Hello everyone and welcome to the Captain's Videoweblog. We are Saturday, January, the 30th. It's 5 in the morning, so we're actually on Sunday, and it's something that I haven't done, in a couple of days, because I think it was, on Thursday night that I made one very early in the morning. But, well, I mean, or late in the night, that's the same thing. But here, at my parents' home, I think it's been at least a couple of months, like close, it's a complicated word to say, that I haven't done anything pretty long. Any video. What did I say long? Anyway, this will not be long because I don't think I can handle 2 hours of upload. Though, I mean, it's probably going to be 5 minutes, at the very least. Oh god, still haven't finished the study. Though I have made an important choice, I won't go with the official data, as I've seen with the squares, the population squares. I don't know the exact word in English, but yeah, the statistics office has done a study, and they made available some data. I don't know, where there are squares, and only the ones that have a significant population, or really a population at all, have been added to the database. So yeah. I've seen that the official data for the roads doesn't include some roads that are in areas where there's population. So just so that I have the most complete data out there, I will use OpenStreetMap, even though there's a lot that's lacking, like for the speeds. I know that there are some places in my village where the speed is not indicated, and I don't remember exactly where, but because it's a zone, so where the speed limit is at 30 kilometers per hour instead of 50. So I'm gonna do one thing, which is, because I cannot, make a map for the whole department exactly respecting places where the speed limit would be at 70 instead of 90, or 50 instead of 30 instead of 50, or even lower speeds. I'm gonna use the database where it's in places where it's already said, and I will complete it through basically taking Corin Land Cover, which has, the pretty much the European database for land use, and split the paths according to a couple of criterias, like residential areas, which is the whole urban agglomerated, well, in the cities, and also the industrial and commercial zones, areas, not zones, areas, that will be 50, and not, it could be lower, but it will be only if the speed has been inserted as lower. I can do a lot about this. I'm making this so that I can be done with it, and I can have some time to see my lessons for Monday morning, the exam. Because even though the grade itself is not going to be very important, it's still shitty that I would fuck it up. And same goes for this whole study. I know that there might be some points that would be taken off my grade. It's rather that than a test another test where I maybe if it's on computer and I have to comment on the results of a study that I will do, but on a topic that I won't have chosen. I mean, maybe I can do better than what I'm doing right now, because it's a lot of haha. I'm going to do choices on criteria that are only fine by me. Anyway, yeah. Florian Thauvin finally coming back to Marseille. That's not a choice that I would have deemed as good earlier in the season, but right now can be worse than anything. I mean, there's still I think the whole of Sunday and the whole of Monday before the transfer window closes for this winter, so that we can get another striker, number 9, center forward, because I mean I like the fact that we have a young dude from the youth teams who scores and saves the club from the humiliation of losing to Lille. But still, he shouldn't be in the injury time on a free kick. That's literally the last shot, and that shouldn't happen like that. So very important to get a striker, or I don't know, sell the club. I mean, I know that it's something of a water strider, pretty much. But it's something that goes. It's pretty much a snake as a rumor. It goes under for a couple of years, and suddenly, when it's the crisis and when the shareholders, the majority shareholder, and the president of the club are just like, it's not our problem. It's your problem if you're not satisfied with what the team is doing. I mean, what do you want us to do? Sell the club? I mean, maybe if everyone says, yeah, Marseille is a club that's impossible to sell. I don't quite believe that. It's the only French club to win the Champions League, and with all due respect to Paris, they're not doing it. They're not doing it this year. I mean, they're taking Chelsea. All right, they can throw Chelsea off the cup. I mean, they've done that so many times already. But if they get a Barca or a Bayern Munich or a Real Madrid, that's something that might happen, if not in quarterfinals, in the semifinals. And even though all things considered, they are closer to the victory, they're still not the closest, because Monaco 12 years ago reached the finals and lost to Porto in one of the only finals in recent years that hasn't featured Madrid or Barcelona or Manchester or, I don't know, Arsenal, Chelsea, I don't know. It was a huge surprise as a final in itself. But I'm getting confused. I'm not saying that if the club is sold, we should already shoot for the Champions League, but the Europa League should be a good challenge for us. I mean, we've got a couple players that, with more money, could accept, agree to stay, and I don't know. There's a lot of players in the youth teams like Maxime Lopez and Sané, and I don't know, they have so much talent, and they're being wasted by sitting on a bench and watching the 18 doing shit all. I mean, Barada, what are you doing? Entering at the just past the 60th minute, getting expelled at the 80th minute for a tackle that should have been avoided. You can avoid doing that. It's not complicated. I mean, the whole match against Lille, I couldn't believe what I was hearing, because I was listening to the radio when my train was late. That was pretty much the only good news yesterday night. My train was late, and I had a little consciousness challenge. On one hand, I was taking a train that was running late, even more and more by by the minute, and that would have meant I would get another cut on another train, and it would have been even better. But on the other hand, there's also my mom who was waiting for me at the train station to get me back home. Because I mean, if I had the driver's license, I'm not going to rant again about that. If I had the driver's license, I would have driven off, pretty much immediately after saying, "Fuck that," Friday night. But But then I decided, yeah, I'm gonna take that other train that's pretty sure of being on time, and I mean, that's not that big of a problem. But yeah, I was listening to the radio just before getting on the train, and the team was doing pretty well. I mean, I boarded the train. It was about the 30th minute of the match, so it was already getting the team was getting in pretty hot water after 25 minutes of domination. And then I kind of dozed off because I didn't sleep a lot the past couple of days. I mean, not counting this Friday night. I might have slept for like 8 hours combined, tops. So yeah, all because of something that's not finished yet. That's really cool. I mean, I should have maybe considered converting the data much earlier. Working on the data earlier than Wednesday night, even though I kind of downloaded the whole thing on Wednesday morning, so I couldn't really do much better. Needed to cut the 6 hours I slept on Wednesday afternoon, but let's not talk about that. Yeah, I don't know. It's really something complicated. And when I wake up again and the radio station, I can hear it because there was a lot of noise that was blocking off the radio. I heard, yeah, Lille is dominating and they're leading 1-0 and the red card, and I'm like, what the fuck happened when I was sleeping? Turns out that Lille scored pretty early at the beginning of the second half, which pretty much killed the whole team. It had to switch Manquillo for Descheglie. I mean, I'm not gonna shit on Descheglie like everybody because I feel that he's kind of getting better. But what kind of fucking defense was that? He was like, no, I'm not touching you. I mean, of course you don't want to commit a foul in the penalty box, but you kind of have to defend. It's not Nkudu's role, who is a striker who was busting his ass all night long, to come and make a tackle 3 meters in front of the goalkeeper. That's not his job. It's yours. But hey, I mean, at least it's 1 point and not 0. And on Tuesday, I might go see Marseille go against Montpellier with Michi not on the field because he's suspended because of the three bookings rule, which is kind of bullshit in my opinion. But let's not talk about that. Which will help maybe Rabia make him be able to shut up the whole everyone who's against him, even though you shouldn't be against him because he's from the youth system. I don't know why I'm saying the youth. Maybe it's because of young. At any rate, I haven't watched a lot of anime, so I'm really running late on that, and it's not even the half of the season. So, ooh boy, I should get back on that somehow. That's, I mean, should is a pretty big word because at the end of the day, it's still entertainment. It's still a lot, kind of a hobby. I'm not getting money from that. Kind of should think about getting some money from that. But hey, that's business for another time. Anyway, that's the end of the Captain's video weblog. Thank you for watching. My eyes are it's just a disaster. Plus, I apparently have to wake up earlier than usual tomorrow because I don't remember. Shopping Sunday. Why? Bye bye. I'm still very confused.